Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final stream of Season 14. It is BK in the booth running things around tonight. I have some very special guests with me, though, joining me in the booth. EU1 driver and Red Bull favorite AJ. How are we doing tonight?
Good.
Absolutely. Moving on, we got Cam Tizzle as well from the AM side. How we doing, Cam?
We're doing fantastic.
Nice, nice. Now, one of the fan favorites in the commentary side, we have Corey Brooks in the booth. How we doing, Brooksy?
Lovely stuff. Excited for this season 15 launch. Let's get things rolling, baby.
Yes, sir. And next in the booth, another EU admin. We got Hako. How we doing, Hako?
We're good. We're ready.
And last but not least, on the AM side, your newest AM1 champion and AM1 admin, Red Devil. How we doing?
Hello, hey, doing good, excited. Season 15. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Yeah, this is it. This is the final stream that we're gonna bring to you guys for season 14. Gonna take a little bit of break as we get ready for season 15. But before we get on to all that juicy stuff for season 15, gonna take a little bit of a look back at the season 14 championship. Looking on the stream now, we can see our 6 drivers champions. Congratulations to all those drivers there, and a very hard-fought season. Turn it over now to our admins who are take us over a little bit of the season. For the guys on the EU side here, you'll know better than I will. How was the EU championships this season? We got all British domination in the driver championship, but what was your favorite championship? What was your favorite moment? Take us through it.
Well, I think Hako's the best to speak on EU3 being the tier rep. Any spicy news on that one?
I mean, it was a good season. The battle for the championship was on in the final race. Good fights all over the place, and the constructors was basically wrapped up at the final race. But we had a drivers championship to still fight for, and it came down to the last few laps. So it was a good season overall, and Flower definitely deserved the season win.
There you go. Yeah, Fallaway managed to get quite a few wins in his efforts this season. Four wins, 7 podiums. At least that's what the most updated results told me. Moving on now, EU2. We had Craggy in the Kick Sauber, absolutely dominating. I think I saw with like 2 or 3 races ago, people congratulated him on his championship. Brooksy, you were privileged enough to commentate on this tier, or these guys were privileged enough to receive your commentary for a full season. Talk us through this one a little bit.
So it was a bit of an interesting season, not without its fair share of controversy and spicy moments. The start of Imola, one to say the least. That was a bit of a monumental race start. So it's not without its moments and its fair share of drama, but that is racing at its finest. We did see the Kick Saubers run off with a bit of a dominance. Like you say, Craggy got the championship. 2 races to go to the end of the season, and he claimed that driver's top spot. But then the constructors was still on for one more round, but then the Kick Saubers ultimately took that also. So props to Craggy taking the EU2 championship. The Kick Sauber, Matty Roboy's teammate as well, getting there for the Constructors Championship. Unfortunate events have made it a very interesting fight to P2 as well. We had the half-point battle, that's to say the least, between PW Jones and I think it was Hako. I think Hako got it by half a point to P2 in the driver's standings. So with that half point, interesting spiciness in Jeddah, and we had to get the stewards in for that for the points finish because we had a major issue with a game bug or a lobby glitch or something like that. But the half points made it very interesting down to the final round, and Hako snatching P2 by half a point as it closed out. So EU2, very, very nice to watch. Good to be the commentator for it. Some very good moments to say the least, and the strategy game as well was one to say. So again, congrats to Craggy and the Kick Saubers constructors with the teammate Matty Robbo.
Definitely congratulations to all 3 of those guys, and really exciting races there in EU2. I got to commentate on them a couple seasons ago, and nothing's changed there. It's always good stuff. Move on now to the EU1 championship. We've got AJ in the booth to talk us through that one. AJ, you're on the grid for this season EU1, and Aaron took the win. Talk us through your season and as well as the championship overall.
Well, yeah, obviously obviously Aaron, undeniably the fastest on the grid. 6 wins over. I think he did 9 races, so he did well. None of us could top him, so he deserved it. I think he won the championship with 3 races to go. My own season, I started off pretty well, but from I think it was Spa on, it went downhill. But yeah, EU1 as always the quickest, the best in my opinion, and yeah, it was very fun.
Pretty exciting season for you, and you got a couple wins in there too, didn't you?
Not this season, no. Only podiums.
Only podiums? I thought you had at least one or two. Was it penalties that took it, or
No, I was just not quick enough.
AJ's just washed out? No. Everybody's going at you in the chat. Oh, you'll get him next season, AJ. The Red Bull curse is just on you now. But
I see you, Cooper.
damn. Anyways, we'll move on now to the AM side. We checked off the EU side there. Congratulations to all the champions on that side there. Well done, guys. Give you a little clap there as well. Moving on to AM3, we had a rookie taking it this season in Katya. I guess I'll talk about this one a little bit because I was on the grid. But I think after my first race, I think I called that they were going to win the championship. Managed to beat me on that one with an extra pit stop, so that felt really good for me. And yeah, they're just absolutely dominant. First season in Cossin, 5 wins, 10 podiums, the most out of any of the champions this season. So congratulations to them. Red Devil, you were the commentator for this tier. What did you see from your eyes, and what did you think of the AM3 season?
Yeah, it was a great season. But Katya, like you said, was so dominant. I think they were not possibly the fastest over a single lap, but they were just so consistent in the race. No mistakes. Lap in, lap out. They could just put those times in, and yeah, I think they deservedly win the championship. They have 10 podiums. I think they only did like 10 or 11 races too. So yeah, they were really good. There were some others who were battling it out. I think you won a couple of races too, and the Tin Man, I guess. But yeah, I think Kaya was just too consistent and too quick for you guys
Yeah,
over the season.
definitely. I don't know about too quick, but definitely more consistent.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, settle down, settle down. No, just kidding. But Katya also brought the V Carbs to a constructors' victory this season, fighting it out with the Red Bulls, with Jay and Tin Man. Both those guys have won the constructors before, so really good to see that fight play out, and really interesting to see that the rookie took the win this time around. So good job all around to Katya this season. We'll move on now to AM2. Well, I guess Red Devil and I and Cam can kind of speak on this a little bit, so I won't take up too much time. But I was the commentator for this tier. Man, it was just action week in, week out. Probably 5 or 6 cars in the battle every week. Not always the same guys, but that's what made it all the more exciting. You had some people jumping in every now and then that kind of made it spicy and had a little bit of a stronger track that suited them a little bit more. So yeah, the races were so exciting. I hope that I can commentate that tier next season. We'll turn it over to Cam now. He hasn't spoken in a minute. Cam, what did you think from a grid perspective? When you were out there driving with these guys, what did you think?
I think it was probably like the most enjoyable grid I've ever had the privilege of racing along. I mean, everyone was quick. I think it was generally speaking clean. Probably yeah, some of the cleanest racing I've ever had in a league. So I mean, yeah, it was great. It was a great season, and then props to Good Salt though. Wish
Yeah,
I had been able to be there from the beginning, but that's all right though. It was good fun.
definitely. Yeah, and like you said, it Good Salt, as you saw, super competitive tier. He's the champion. 3 wins, 6 podiums. That's how tight it was up front. Just 3 wins to his name, and he managed to get the championship there. So really close racing. Devil, I said I was going to bring you in, but I guess you're going to be talking a little bit more in the next tier. We'll move on. Congratulations to some Good Salt. Let's go to AM1 now. We had our very own Red Devil in the booth here take his first ever drivers championship. Devil, it was a long season. Lot goes into winning a championship, as you know. You've been pretty quick now for a few seasons, but just haven't had the luck on your side, or it just hasn't gone your way. And even sometimes a season it didn't go your way, a la Hungary, where Potty got his first win. But you managed to get that championship in the end. Just walk us through the whole season. Like I said,
I mean, wasn't just hungry, mate. It was there were a lot
Yeah.
more races.
Like,
I didn't have any luck. Vegas, we'll not talk about Vegas. We'll skip that. But yeah, overall, like I was, it was an up and down season in terms of drivers, number of drivers on the grid. But props to whoever stuck it out. And then Kai had an unbelievable season as well.
yep.
We fought till the last race, till the last lap. One mistake and Guy's the champion, So yeah, great job by Kai and everybody else as well, It was a good fun tier, I think, and yeah, we'll see how it plays out next season.
Definitely, yeah. We will see how it plays out next season. We're hoping to get a bunch more drivers in to fill out that grid and make it as competitive as it was a season ago. And hopefully, yeah, we'll have some more exciting action. But that is it for the champions. Congratulations to all 6 of you on the list there. More constructive champions obviously not on here, but congratulations to you guys as well for your efforts. Like I said, it's not easy to win a championship in this league. So really well done. Congratulations to everybody. Any final thoughts for you guys on these champions?
No, I think I'm all good with that. So, like I say, it's been a very interesting season 14 to say the least, and the introduction of the 12 race calendar as well as from previously 16 rounds now to 12 made it a little bit shorter. But it's been a very good close fought battle, especially in EU2 to say the least for the P2 and below. But for P1, it was a bit of a Kickstarter domination. And other than that, it's been one to remember as we head into the next season on this game cycle.
Definitely, yeah, and that kind of beautifully leads us into the next bit of the stream. And this is actually pretty exciting. This is the first bit of season 15 information that we're going to be putting out to you guys. Everybody's asking, when is the pace test open? Which is the track? I mean, obviously, the guys in the booth here with me to help decide this, and they know which track it is. Guys, anything to say before we release this pace test track and dates?
No, I think people have waited long enough. I think we can run it.
All right, let's get some hype in the
some
chat.
people
Everybody
waiting
ready
on.
to see the pace test information? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Spa, and guess what? You can fill it out today if you want to. Pace tests are going to be open today. Claps and claps and claps. Yay!
Back to
Let's
Spa.
go.
We are back to Spa Francorchamps, to say the least. We've ran this track previously. We like to go for a track that's a little bit longer, so you can really show your potential rather than being say a Brazil lap or 1 minute 10 lap. We like to introduce a little bit of spice in there. So it's nice to be heading back to Spa itself, and certainly, can people pull it out of the bag? Where shall you see yourself next season? What tier will it be? Will this be the track to catch you out, or will this be the track to propel you higher in the tiers? Everybody pushing to try and get into that top tier, but it's all about your pace test. And as you can see, they're open from today, close on October 28th for the full-time seats. So you do have, 17 days to get that done to the end of the month. Plenty of time.
Plenty of time to get that in, and like you said, yeah, the pace test is super important and potentially more important than ever. The next kind of bit that goes with the pace test here is going to be a pretty big change that you guys will see in the rules and regulation changes coming soon. But this is related to the pace test, and we're announcing the pace test today, so going to throw it out there for everyone to hear. Your pace test now is going to be what determines your car and teammate selection. The reason behind this is to kind of push people to go as fast as they can in the pace test and try to be top of the leaderboard in their.
Oh, in the
Just lose
in the respective tier. As I'll try and finish that off. VK just sort of died mid-sentence. But yeah, so like he says, we're trying to introduce you pushing a little bit quicker and try and get to the top of that leaderboard in your respective tiers. So you get first picks of your team and teammate, the car you want to drive for the up and coming season, as well as who you want right beside you. Have you picked somebody? Are you going with a driver you ran season 14 with, maybe even older than that, to season 13? Any of the original drivers coming back to the grid? I see some returning names in season 14. Will it be the same returning names in season 15? where we do we still have a stream?
I'm back. I'm back. My phone just rang in the middle of that, and it's connected to my headset. So Mike just instantly shuts off when that happens. Super convenient time to get a phone call. Anyways, very well said, Brooksy. Yeah, that's going to be what influences where you get to pick your car and teammate next season. So trying something a little different, see how it works out. And yeah, everybody was kind of in on this and came to a consensus. So that's what we're gonna go with, and yeah, we'll see how it works. I'm excited to see how everybody does on the pace test. Like I said, it's gonna take me a minute after the stream just to kind of go through all the Discord permissions and enable everything and make sure everything's working. So just bear with me, but it will be open at some point today. But I think that wraps up the pace test portion of the stream. Gentlemen, what are we thinking now? We've got a prize giveaway coming up next.
Ooh, this is something that we don't even know a lot about. VK set up a little prize game, a little giveaway in a way for you guys to set up and potentially win. So you've got to be on the ball and ready to get yourself going and fire away. So VK, what is your little game?
You're gonna want to pay attention here. We've got the calendar reveal coming up just after this, but we thought we'd do the prize giveaway because the calendar video, believe it or not, is 12 minutes long this season. So we'll get to that very, very quickly here. But just to do a little bit of a community giveaway, I guess, reached out to one of our sponsors. Many of you may have heard of them from this season. They're called Trax VR, and I was looking for some potential prizes to give away, and they were generous enough to donate those prizes to us for free, obviously. So that's what a donation is. But we have a couple prizes to give away. So shout out to Trax VR. If you guys haven't checked them out yet, you should do that. They are F1 merchandise dealer. They have authentic merchandise for a bunch of teams. And if you want something specific as well that you don't see on the website, you can request special edition items and they can get it in stock there in North America, which is super cool. And yeah, just really awesome that these guys want to support us and reach out and give us some prizes to give away at the end of the season for our members. So I will flip the screen over here with the instructions. But once I do that, the giveaway is it's basically started. So I'll kind of basically explain it in words right now so you can have a little bit of a head start. How it's going to work when I flip the screen over, it'll have a little bit of instructions, but there's going to be a code, and you have to DM me a code within 60 seconds of me flipping the screen over. So you want to enter in this challenge, you have to have done 5 races this season. Anybody can enter it. Admins can do it, no matter who you are. If you've done 5 races, you can enter this giveaway. And then, yeah, once the 60 seconds is up, won't be able to enter it anymore. Only 1 message per person, please. Don't spam me. It's going to be spam already, but just 1 message per person. And then, yeah, once the 60 seconds is up, that'll be the end of the entries, and we'll try to sort out the giveaway, the winners of the giveaway while we do the calendar video. So, is everybody ready? Did that make sense for you guys who are in the booth, kind of?
They're asking word with the DM. So just so people know,
Oh.
you need to DM BK directly. So you need to be in the COS. You need to have participated within 5 races in season 14, and then you need to send BK a direct message to his Discord with the code. So your instructions will appear shortly. I can't enter in this because I've not been racing. I've just been your lovely commentator. So I'm just going to wait and see who is the winner of this. I'm going to patiently watch everybody flood to their Discord and send BK an absolute mountain of messages.
If you need to find my Discord, look for the league announcements. I'm the most recent person to post something in the league announcements, but my I'll type in the chat right now. My Discord is the same as my Twitch. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna start the timer once we get around to the right time. We've got about 10 seconds till we start here. So just be ready, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, and one other thing is you will have to have an email to collect the prize if you win. So here we go. Get ready and start. So to qualify, you have to participate in at least 5 league races season 14. You have to be present in the stream, obviously, because only people who are here will be able to know how to do this. And to enter, you have to send me a DM saying Trax VR. Oh my god, my audio is going crazy.
I can hear the dings.
Oh god, who's calling me?
Wow.
Oh no.
Hey, you signed up for this. You signed up for this.
Yeah, I did. All right, you've got 30 seconds left to try to enter into the prize. 30 seconds left. And after this, we'll be getting to the calendar. Yeah. But anyways, shout out TraxVR. If we can get some Trax VRs in the chat for donating this prize so that we can give it away. It is two $50 gift certificates, by the way. I didn't even mention what the prize was. Two $50 gift certificates. So W for TraxVR, donating those to us today. Thank you guys so much. All right, that is the end of the 60 seconds. If you have not sent me a DM, and I know exactly who the last person was to send me a DM in that time, you are not entered. So, thank you everybody for sending me DMs. It looks like I have a bajillion. Boone sent me literally 15 DMs, so you're disqualified immediately. But anyways, let's get on to the calendar now. Let's stop yapping. It is time, gentlemen. We have been working our butts off over the last few months trying to curate a calendar, the order, the tracks, everything we've thought about for months and months, and now it's time to share with you all. Gentlemen, are we ready to show to the world the season 15 calendar?
Let's get
Yes,
it
sir.
going.
All right,
Let's get it.
these guys in the booth
Go.
also have not seen this yet. They know the calendar obviously, but they have not seen the preview. So here we go, guys. Get some excitement. Get ready. Here we go.
Welcome back to Contest to Speed.
Contest to speed.
Contest of speed.
Contest of speed.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There is the first half of the track. Oh, I had double audio there. My bad. I was watching along too. But that's the first half of the calendar this season. Had a little spicy finish, gentlemen. That's the first time you've seen it. What do you think of the reveal?
We certainly want to watch out for a couple of tracks. I think at least one track there getting a negative response, but it's seasons aren't seasons without its fair challenge. So one track certainly is going to be a challenge for some people. It's only looking like it's going to be round 2. Bahrain to start off though, obviously being one of the starting tracks in a lot of the normal GPs in the real life Formula One, should I say. So we start off in Bahrain, and there you can see the dates. So November 5th, we will be starting off getting rock and rolling with season 15, coming a lot sooner than you might expect. Then on to Japan, the one that was a bit negative. But Miami, nice to see Miami's back in the calendar. I'm looking forward to that one. Then we have a nice little break, as you could see on the screen. And then off to Brazil. Bit early in the season. A lot of people like it for a finisher, but it's nice to see it in the first half before we move on to Portimao, another track that you don't see often in a lot of league calendars. It's lovely to see Portugal back up there for one to be bringing some entertaining, spicy races. And then on to Baku after we saw the infamous incident to start off with. But again, Baku, another one that could prove to be a bit of a challenge for some drivers. But I'm excited for this one. And then we break away for Christmas. So again, looking fairly spicy in the first half. I'm excited to see what that second half's going to bring.
Yeah, still plenty of tracks to reveal, but as you can see, lots of important dates lined out there. Just gonna go over the first break there, pretty early in the season, but that is for American Thanksgiving. Obviously, we got the EU side and the AM side, but we're gonna be taking a full break for both sides of the league. November 26th to 28th for American Thanksgiving. It'd be nice to get an extra little break in there, I think, though, with just a short time between the two seasons. Nice to have a little break in between some of the races. And then we got a pretty decent break for the holidays over Christmas and New Year's, if you do celebrate either of those. Be able to have some time off and not have to worry too much about racing. Sid is going at me in the chat. I had some creative inspiration help, I guess you could say, on that particular video. I'm not going to out them, but it wasn't my idea. I'm just going to say that. I just made it happen. Anyways, like I said, we've got a full other 6 tracks to show here. I was supposed to be getting the giveaway ready to give it away at this point. I was just enjoying watching the chat and the video, so I completely forgot about that. We might have to do that outside of the stream, but we'll be done today either way. But without further ado, are you guys ready to show the next part of the calendar?
Yeah,
let's get it.
Let's get cooking.
Let's do it.
Kom, 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 kom.
And there you guys have it. That is the full calendar for season 15. Let's take a look at that full thing in all of its glory. Was a little bit nervous heading towards Texas, but I think I saw more W's than L's at the end there. Joe, but we've got the full calendar on display now. What is your favorite track and what is your least favorite track out of the 12 that we picked? We'll start this one off. Oh my God, I tried to open the VC, but I just have 1,000 DMs. AJ, we'll start with you. Why not? What's your favorite track? What you most looking forward to on the calendar, and what least?
Oof. All right. Let's see. I really do like Japan and Silverstone out of all these tracks. Oh, and not to mention Monza. But we'll see what happens around Portugal and Azerbaijan for me.
Well, yeah, we'll have to see what those ones offer. I don't know why people hate so much on Japan, man. That's such a good track, but yeah, maybe I haven't
Yeah.
driven it enough in this game, and there's something wrong with it. I don't know. Anyways, we'll move on now to Cam. What are your two favorite? And I know you had something to mention about another track that didn't quite make it. What do you think?
I'd say that Baku, in my opinion, should never be on a calendar. I hate that track. The amount of times I've gotten wrecked there is just it's astronomical. Anyways, and then I don't personally like Japan either, but that's just because I feel like it's more of like a solo track than anything else. Cause like as soon as you get racing with people, it's like there's only like a couple spots to overtake, so that's gonna make it tough. But it is a fun track. It is a fun track to drive. But I'd say Qatar though would probably be like my favorite one. I'm looking forward to the most. It's just because it's like one of the newest tracks we've gotten in an F1 game. I haven't done too many races there, so something new, something different, you know.
Definitely, yeah. I think it's going to be interesting to go there. Also, Singapore will be interesting. I think that's the first time we'll race there with a new layout. In contest speed at least in league setting. Moving on now, Corey. What do you think, Mr. Brooksy? What are we thinking here? Favorite track, least favorite track?
So my favourite track overall has always been Jeddah, but looking at this calendar, I've got to shout it out for Portugal to see that finally up there, a track that we are going to race in a league setting, not just a pre-season little fling on the side. We're heading over to Portimao. I always love to see some racing there. It's not often you get to see a lot of racing in Portugal, but again, heading back to Baku, that is one I don't mind driving. I always seem to find some decent pace going around there. I don't know. It's just I sort of get a nice flow to it. I know, as Cam says, he's got himself in a bit of a wreck too many times. I've watched too many wrecks happen, though, should I say it, more than anything. And then, of course, my home, Silverstone, always one of the favourites, has a very special place in my heart. So 3 tracks I'm excited to see on there, to say the least.
Yeah, definitely. Lots of good ones on there. Looking forward to. I was just reading the chat. Pablo said for Sid, his least favorite track is Baku. For me, my favorite track is Baku. So that's a good update from Pablo. Thank you very much. Pablo, you might have missed the moment of the season in the reveal there, but it'll be on YouTube for everybody to watch after the stream. And if you want to watch that back, Pablo, you can see the epic moment that you missed. But anyways, we'll move on now to Hako. What are you thinking is your favorite track or least favorite track out of the 12 we got?
I mean, I gotta put it up for Brazil. It's one of the best tracks
Yeah, it's a good
just
show.
in general in F1. And the least favorite is probably gonna be Kota, like everyone else. It's not really good on the game, but it's fantastic in real life. But on the game, they haven't hit it this time around. So that's gonna be it.
There you go. Very direct opinion there, and I honestly agree. Coda's pretty tough in this game. It's a hard one to nail. But be interesting for the season finale at least. We'll see how that goes. Devil, what are you thinking here? What are your two favorites
I mean,
or favorite and
there's
least
so
favorite?
many.
Sorry.
I know my least favorite out of the bat, and that is Miami. I just don't like that track. I don't know why. But favorite, I don't think there's any other that I would put in that category at all. Favorites, I mean, there's so many to pick. I mean, uh, there's Suzuka, which I love, Brazil, um, Qatar, Silverstone. I love Coda too. So, I mean, overall, I think it's a very well balanced calendar for me. Also I think looking at the chat, people had different tracks that they like and dislike.
Yeah,
So I think
definitely.
it's gonna be a good calendar for everyone to drive.
Good mix, good calendar. Very short season again, only 12 tracks yet again, and yeah. we do it all over again. But that is your full calendar. That's the full reveal for today, guys. Just want to thank everybody for joining us today. I mean, it's absolutely crazy. These streams are so much fun. Always a lot of people in the chat and super active. So thank you guys for joining us in the chat. Thank you guys in the booth for joining me today. All of you guys, thanks so much. Really appreciate your help. And more thank yous coming your way. Just gonna thank you bomb everybody right now. Everybody that makes Contest of Speed work. Obviously the staff, the admins, many of them that are in here today, the commentators, stewards, league coordinators. Just want to thank you guys so much for being able to make this work. Yeah, it's been a long season. It's been a good season. It's time for a little bit of a break for us as we get reset for the next one. But just want to shout all you guys out, and also last but not least, shout out and thank you to all the drivers that drive in the tiers. Obviously, as much effort as we put in, the league wouldn't exist without the drivers. So thank you guys for putting in the effort each and every week to put on a show for the community and enjoy the racing here. Thank you guys for choosing Contest of Speed. And yeah, that's it for the season 14. We will see you all in season 15.
Welcome back to Contest of Speed.
Contest of Speed.
Contest of Speed.
Contest of Speed.
Contest of Speed.